Welcome to Late Night Gaming. My name is Rachel, and today we will be playing Firewatch. Now, it has been many years since I've watched a playthrough of this game. I think I watched it back when Markiplier first uploaded it, and I don't think I've watched it since then, so a lot of the details may be a little bit fuzzy to me. I also remember it's like an extremely beautiful game, so let's just get into this game. Ooh, I'm excited. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. You see Julia. Oh, okay. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. You approach her. You are drunk. What's your major? You're pretty. I feel like this is a more drunken thing to say. You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German Shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. German Shepherds are my dream dog, so I'm going with you adopt the Shepherd and name him Mayhem. That is such a cool name for a German Shepherd. Mayhem's an excellent dog. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. 1979. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m., and the heat still radiates off of the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some, a couple little idiots. That would be pretty good. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. Do not forget to check in. No fireworks. Thoroughfare trail is not recommended for inexperienced hikers. $19.80. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad. You ignore her. Oh. I feel like I'm gonna say you ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You made some coffee and go to work. (1981). Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Do I see my feet? Oh, I do see my feet. That's so pretty. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. This is 1982. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Mayhem runs away. Moo, fuck, dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all three of you. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Agree if she commutes back and forth. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. This is, after seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried about that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. What the fuck? Well, I'm gonna have to blur that out. Thanks. Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down his back and slows down at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends, and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. 1987. The bite. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over. For no particular reason, it has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. This is such a hard decision. Well, it was hard. So I helped take care of my grandpa for 4 years, and he had dementia. In those 4 years, I think there was like 2 times where he recognized me and Mom. And for the most part, you know, we were like a nurse. I think it was up until that last year. I can't remember, the details are kind of fuzzy, but like we finally had to move him into a nursing home because he was becoming incontinent more and more, and it was getting harder to keep up with it. And our schedules were, being a caregiver is a full-time job. It is very stressful. And even though I was so stressed out, I think those were some of the best years. Because my grandpa wasn't angry. He didn't fall into that line of dementia where he would get super pissed off about whatever was going through his mind. No, he was always happy, always super kind, you know, really worried when someone else was upset, and I loved him a lot. So the decision to send him to a nursing home was really hard because there was a part of me that felt like a failure. And there's still a big part of me that wishes that, you know, he was with us still and that we didn't have to move him into a home. I'm going to go with this option just because it feels more in tune with me. Oh. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her, like when she tries to cook food on her own. You can't do anything without her, and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours, drinking on the deck, watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter, drinking then too. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. Oh man. If that happened, if you did that, like, man, these are a lose-lose situation, because she might, like, start thinking she's trapped, become fearful, or angry that she can't open the door. And this, like, it sounds like she wanders. I'm going with this one. Well, you trust that she sleeps like a rock, but then, yeah, she may get up and wander outside of the house and potentially get hurt away from home. At least this, if she gets hurt, she's in the house. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 a.m. a couple nights a week. You look forward to those nights. 1989. One night you were stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but you tell your sister-in-law, Susan. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper. Yeah. What is that? Where did you get that? What is... Jeremiah? Guys, look at what my brother brought for me. Oh my god. He just brought it in. I was like, where the hell did that thing come from? He goes, don't ask questions. I'm like, okay. I won't. Well, I did. So hopefully it's not poisoned. It looks really good though. Holy shit. You take it. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my gosh.
Hello, Two Forks Tower.
Hold left shift to... Hello.
Hello? Whoever this is?
It's Henry, right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You've killed 3 ex-husbands.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
Huh, is that it?
Close?
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Firewatch.
Good morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep?
Where is she?
Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
Oh, there she is.
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are those fucking fireworks?
Where? There's a pan. Is that what we're talking about? In...
Confirm. Do you see them?
No, hold on. I don't know. Oh, this is west.
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now.
Why would they be shooting off fireworks now?
Really my job?
It's the middle of the day.
It's whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think you can handle that?
Can I...
Rachel, I told you your aiming was a bad idea. My pee is now glowing.
You'll probably need a rope to get
What?
you and the lake, if I remember right.
I have to head out now.
Supply box
Peace.
on the way.
Did you have one?
No, that's for you.
Oh, thank
There was
you.
only 5 and 4 went to Cody's family.
Do you want me to cut it in half?
Nope, it's all yours. I eat enough of your food.
Damn right.
Damn right.
Damn right.
I'll see you later.
I am cooking dinner tonight, so...
And you are cooking. I didn't know you were cooking dinner tonight, so...
What was the surprise?
Congratulations.
No, get him out of here. No! You will eat my food. I love you very much, but not today. Oh, God. So it was to the west. Wait, hold on. Find rope in NFS cash box 360. This is so pretty. Did I just hear a bear? What was that noise? Oh, those are the fireworks. I thought I heard a growl. I found the supply box.
Supply box.
Great.
What was the code again?
Hey, what's the code again?
1, 2, 3, 4. A whole lot of them.
So, are there a lot of these out in the woods?
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
I don't know why I'm voicing it.
Got them all over the Shoshone. Saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, alright.
Okay, oh, there we go. 1. 2, 3, 4. Seven 86. Ron, hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked. Hiking into the park, but let's get fucked when I'm back. Dave. Okay. Can I take the pine cone? It's definitely a pine cone. Ooh. No, I'm putting it back. Hold on. Let me put it back. I thought we weren't supposed to put food out.
People just stuff these things with old food? That's how you get bears.
Those boxes are bear-proof. I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm eating it. So we're at... So what, we need to take the right trail? I'm horrible at looking at maps.
This vista is incredible.
Which one?
Down the hill from my tower. There's a canyon and then the rest of... well, everything.
You should see what I'm looking at. An eagle has been hovering over this gorge for the past hour. And maybe if you're good, you can come by and see it at the end of the summer.
Ooh.
Hey, there's a tree out here that's been ripped to hell.
And?
Don't you think that's, disconcerting?
Henry, there are 500-pound grizzly bears out here. They sharpen their claws on trees.
We don't have grizzlies in Colorado. People killed them a long time ago.
Well, in the thoroughfare, they hunt people, they kill people, they bury their bodies, and then come back weeks later to eat them because they prefer rotten meat. People just disappear.
Don't you think that's disconcerting?
No, Henry, that's life.
But Delilah, what if it's a jacked up beaver? What are we gonna do about it? Don't worry, guys. I do this all the time in Far Cry 5. Oh, I don't do that, though. Delilah, I broke my hip.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No.
My dignity.
Be careful for...
My ass. It's got a crack in it. Just kidding. What are we... What meadow? Hell of a nice camping spot.
It is a hell of a nice camping spot down here by the lake.
I haven't been down there in years, but yeah, Jonesy Lake area is perfect.
They're still going in the right way.
Finding a bunch of empty beer cans. They threw them all over hell.
The idiots down at the lake?
Yeah, them. Just found where they're hanging out.
Where are we putting all of these? Up our ass? Can't be in the freaking bag. We'll run out of inventory space. Did we get them all? Oh no. Oh, there's a pack.
Oh shit, ferret are Irish.
Ooh, save for later. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do, but...
Found the fireworks. They didn't even try to hide them.
Well, confiscate them.
Oh, look, they decided to have a campfire, too.
You know, they color-coded the fire danger signs in case people were illiterate. But I guess that doesn't take into account just plain stupid, does it?
They left their packs tied up here.
Don't fuck with them. The last thing we need is some hikers filing a report about harassment.
Well, they left their clothes out to dry. It looks like 2 people. What if they're naked?
Won't that be exciting? Look, they're obviously still there, so tell them off and then head back.
Roger, roger. Whoa, scandalous. Just like that picture we saw earlier of you. Abra. No, that's Abra.
Romaniac. Remain professional.
There are aunties.
They are what?
I don't want to say that word again.
Why, 'cause you're 12?
No, because that word is disgusting. I hate that word.
There's a... Ooh.
Yes?
There are 2 naked ladies out here.
Can you handle that?
No.
Come on, I like naked ladies, same as anyone, but there's, you know...
2?
Yeah.
I know this will be tough for you.
What is that guy doing? Hey, he's going to mess with our stuff. Don't go back there, you dick. I don't like this. Can we go? Shit. Let's go to the other
Full stereo!
Oh, hey, put that down. Seriously, it was expensive.
Fucking cool it with the fireworks!
Please just put it down. We won't light anymore. This guy's creepy, Chelsea. You probably have a tiny dick. Chelsea? It's my boombox. Can we go? Let's just run to the other thing or something. Totally. You're gross. You're just some sad man.
Hey, that go okay?
Went fine.
Went fine. Hopefully there won't be any more trouble.
Good. Thanks for going down there.
No problem, Delilah.
So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
Oh, great.
Hey, I heard some thunder.
Yeah, I've got eyes on a storm out to the north.
Well, that's bad, right? Because of the lightning?
It just means we'll be busy. Hurry home and try not to get hit by lightning.
I got hit by lightning when I was 9 years old, so I'm safe. It's not gonna strike twice and all that.
Well, there was an old lookout named Roy Sullivan who got hit by lightning 7 times.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, well, if it makes you feel any better, it wasn't what killed him.
What killed him?
Suicide. Would you believe?
That's a pleasant thought.
There's a horn or an antler or whatever.
Well, antlers are made of bone, and horns are made of the same stuff as your fingernails.
I guess this is a bone.
Antler. A ranger must have found it this spring.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Wow, don't just throw it in there, you asshole. Ooh, a cave.
What's in this cave down here?
In Thunder Canyon?
Thunder Canyon?
Hey, I didn't name it. But in the cave, I don't know, rocks? NFS tells people not to go too far in there. It's pretty dangerous.
So...
So, I say, fuck it. You're a grown man, you can go where you want.
Great. Used to go caving with someone back in Colorado. She loved it. Might be great to explore it sometime this summer.
Well, that could be fun. Obviously, be very careful.
It doesn't seem that dangerous. Whoa, whoa! Ah, no!
Henry!
Seriously, it's completely fine in here.
God damn it.
Hello?
Echo!
It looks like the path leads through the cave.
Back in the cave, huh? Man, I don't need to lose another lookout in there.
Another lookout?
They go in, they never come out.
So this is another one of your jokes.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
This cave is gated off.
It's to stop spelunkers from dying without getting the keys from the Forest Service office first.
Makes sense.
Although Debbie says she lost them like 3 years ago, so maybe its mysteries are locked away for good.
Ah, damn.
Yeah, but maybe you can find another one to get your caving kicks in.
Oh, this one's so close to home and convenient, though.
Aw, sorry, Hank.
Oh, I can climb the rocks. Look at me go. Go, Hank, go. Go, Hank, go. I wish I was more outdoorsy.
There's some guy out here giving me the creeps.
The creeps? Wait, he's looking at you? Is he doing anything else?
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something someone should have told you about this area.
Is he naked?
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as they please. It's madness.
Yeah, okay. I get it.
Look, bumping into someone in the middle of nowhere is part of the fun.
Delilah, I'm lost. I don't know where to go. Oh, never mind. I figured out where to go. Don't you worry about me. Yeah. You know what? Hank kind of has like Wreck-It Ralph hands, not gonna lie. This is where he was. The peeper. Oh my god, look at that. It's beautiful. You got this, Hank. You're a big burly man with Wreck-It Ralph hands. Oh, look at that sky.
Well, that trail isn't closed anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I took care of the blocked path. It was backbreaking, but, you know, anything for the service.
Well, thank you.
Ooh, ah. Forest Burns, you're coming home with me, buddy. Actually, I'm gonna put you in here. You scare off any possible intruders. Oh, he's sticking out.
What can I do for you?
Well, my typewriter is on the ground, outside of my tower.
You right?
Yeah, look, the wind? No. How the hell?
You should get inside.
Fuck me. Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter out the window. Motherfucker.
Holy shit. I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
My fucking sheets are gone.
They stole your sheets? That's just mean.
Yeah, it sucks. The place is trashed.
Okay, I put in a call.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have any idea who would have done this?
Maybe that guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you can protect yourself, huh?
I just don't worry about it.
Perfect. Keep that attitude up and you'll have an excellent summer.
Day 2.
Wake up.
I am up.
Hey, wake up.
I'm awake. What's your problem?
Our problem.
Sorry, our problem.
That storm knocked out the phone line I used to talk to the service, which means we're cut off. I tried radioing out, and that's not working either. I don't really know why that would be the case.
Can I go fix it?
Well, you probably can't, but what you can do is hike out to where the wire runs through your area and report back if it's down. Then I can track down a ranger to get someone on it.
Okay, I can do that. Where is it?
Remember that cave you hiked through yesterday?
Yeah, of course.
So you're gonna want to go back there, go through it, and keep going straight to the north when you come out.
Will do.
Thanks, Hank.
It's Henry.
What, you don't like Hank?
Yeah, I don't like Hank.
But thanks rhymes with Hank.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, alright.
It does if I go thank Hank. Thank Hank. This would be a really fascinating and exciting job to have. I don't know, maybe... I don't know. Wait, what just... Oh, hop over. Where are we going? North of the canyon. Well, I'm going the right way so far, so... Maybe my directional skills aren't so shit after all. Oh, oh, oh!
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder, though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
I just spend a lot of time with Julia.
Oh, so you have someone there.
Well,
But you're taking a little break. Or...
we're...
Look, I'm sorry. Can you hold that thought?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea. I'm absolutely sure. Would you? Alright, I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, Julia, girlfriend? Ex? Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
Roger that, ma'am. Did you hear that? Oh, that she did earlier? It's like, oh, you got a wife? Oh. What, you thought you were gonna get with me? Huh?
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
I saw a thing over here. Ooh, what is this?
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, you know, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
I mean, I'm in the right area?
I do believe. The comms wire runs for quite a ways. Follow it all the way to the top of Beartooth Point, and if it's not damaged, you can loop around back home.
Oh, goodness. This was quite the trek, everybody. Look at that leaf. See ya.
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
Wait, are there more?
Why do you think they'd be up here?
Hell if I know, but they better have stayed away from our communication stuff.
I didn't see any more cans.
So we really can't reach anyone any other way than these wires?
What else do you suggest? Smoke signals?
Just seems dangerous.
Well, if they don't hear from me for a few days, they'll send someone out, but I'd rather it not come to that.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down here.
Okay, good. Any sign of those girls? Did they mess with anything?
I'll look around.
God, how much beer?
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it. Yeah, the thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And kill them.
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare...
But wouldn't you just shove their trash down their gullet, Hank?
They stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
Don't hold your breath. I'd start by hiking back towards your tower and just keep an eye out for anything that would lead you to them.
Like maybe empty beer cans?
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the lake or something. I doubt they're where they were yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
I don't see any other cans. Whoo, Nelly, that's a big old drop.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
And it's not one of the teens?
No, it looks like it was lost a long time ago.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
Hey. And rope.
Well, I am flush with ropes now. That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
Was he a ranger or something?
Oh, no. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. You know, I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Why? Where did they go?
I don't know. I never really hit it off with old Ned, and, one day they were just gone. Sucks. Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
I wasn't able to find the cash box I saw earlier. No.
Who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the box.
6/16/86. Dave, guess who's been going out with Debbie next week? No, that's not not that shitheel Steve. It's your man Ron. I went up to check out the new guy at Two Forks and heard him talking to himself more than usual for LOs, so I'd figure I'd stay away. Remember when you saw Chimney Rock having himself in that hammock? I'm starting to think that Forest Service only picks the deranged and perverted. Except for us, of course, we're like the creme de la creme. Let's toast to Deb at the spot. Ron.
Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? You know, the guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know them that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence with someone who wasn't going to send him a topless Polaroid.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
Someone found a fossil and put it in a cash box.
Could be the same person who left that antler.
Maybe they're leaving me an entire creature, piece by piece. I see a really thin plume of smoke.
Yeah, I see it too. A thin plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
Roger that, ma'am.
Hey, Delilah?
What do you got? You found him?
No, not yet. Why would there be a fence out here?
Because sometimes hikers go ass over tea kettle when on a trail.
So the Forest Service would put up a big chain link fence?
A chain link fence?
Yeah. It looks like it surrounds a huge area.
Huh. That's weird.
Do you think those girls could be behind this fence?
Well, having once been an ornery young woman, the last thing I would do is climb a fence. Especially if I knew I was in trouble.
I don't even know how I would get in.
It's really strange that that's out there, by the way.
Yeah, weird.
I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Well, maybe that's because he's a pancake.
Me, Flapjack?
You know, like a loser, a chotch.
I really don't, but I do now.
Well, the next time you're at a bar and some banker steps on your foot so he can order his crappy martini, you've got just the name to use.
Hey, Flapjack, why don't you wait your turn before I bounce your face off a dumpster?
It's beautiful.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take my first picture here. This is a pretty cool spot. Ooh, yeah. Nice.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's, like, dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Devastating. Especially for her. You can understand.
And for you?
Anyway, everything she worked for was taken away, and that was it. Yeah. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, you know, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise.
Man. I just... Ugh. Feel so bad for Julia. And I feel bad for Hank, too. You can tell he's not dealing with this whole situation very well, and it's hard. Like, if you've been a caregiver, you get it. It is. It takes up so much of your time.
Wow. I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Wow, you're a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
I do want to attach this. Just for later use. Sorry I'm not really talking. It's just, I don't know what all to say. God, I'm trying to remember any stories that I had with my grandpa. I do remember when we walked in one day and he liked to fidget with stuff. Like, he would, I think, did we have to put a lock on the fridge? I don't remember, but he would get in and there was one time we walked in and all of the bananas were peeled in front of him and he was like, I'm a banana factory. Is that what he said? He said something along those lines. I was like, oh my god.
How'd you meet?
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I stumbled over and told her she was pretty, and that was it.
Aw, you were brave.
I was drunk.
I do remember Grandpa would watch us play video games and stuff like that, and
I'm back at the shale slide. You know, the one that nearly killed me yesterday.
You ready to give it another shot?
Do I seriously have to?
Yep.
To get down 5 Mile Creek? Yeah, afraid so. It's quite a ways downhill from here.
I have to go check my food. But when we would play GTA 5, and anytime we would run into like a car or something, he thought that was the funniest shit ever. He'd go, "Oh!" Ugh, and then just start laughing like, "Oh, that was a good one." Oh, he thought it was so funny. I've also been thinking about going back to school. I was thinking about going into ag. It's just, when it comes to me in college, I have bounced between majors I don't know how many times. It was like I started in digital media because I wanted to work in video games, and then I switched it to literature because the college that I went to didn't really have an English degree. And I was like, well, I kind of want to be a part of the writing aspect of video games, because writing's more my shtick. Then I switched to nursing, and then I switched to vet tech, and now I'm thinking of ag, which has always been kind of a possibility for me. I went to the school today to ask to see an advisor, but they're like, we don't have any walk-ins until Wednesday. It's like, okay.
How many hikers go missing in the Shoshone?
More than none.
Mitch Michaels, 31, 6'2", 165 pounds, short brown hair, distinctive facial hair. Mitch Michaels was last seen around Jonesy Lake on July 3rd, 1981. He was first reported missing on July 29th, 1981 by Forest Service personnel. He is not known to be familiar with the area. Mitch was last seen around Jonesy Lake on the morning of July 3rd, 1981. He drives a 1972 Ford F-250 blue and white, Montana license 2807326.
Unfortunately, with most of them being in this area, the thoroughfare because it's so remote. Why?
I found an old flyer for a missing hiker. It just got me thinking, that's all. Like how you said one day you were talking to the Goodwins and then the next you weren't.
Ned Goodwin didn't get mauled by a bear or stuck in a ravine. He was just a PTSD'd a-hole who dragged his son out to do a job and realized it was a bad idea.
You really didn't like that guy, did you?
I don't know. I just had a hard time talking to him. I mean, there are lookouts who seriously won't shut up, who call me about every little thing that pops into their head. And then there are those who just want to be left alone. He was the latter.
And I'm the former, aren't I?
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
No, it's fine. I'll just chuck my walkie-talkie into the river.
Oh, come on.
And you'll never hear from me again.
Finally, peace and quiet. Woohoo!
Whoops.
So...
Isn't your radio supposed to be in the river?
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Well, I guess I'm stuck with you then.
Yeah. So, did you mention something about Ned Goodwin having PTSD? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't know. He was in the army. He was off. It's actually the saddest story. He was only discharged because his mother, Brian's grandmother, died. She'd been taking care of him, and Ned was the only next of kin.
Damn. And you got to know Brian a little bit?
Yeah, I talked to him way more than I talked to Ned, that's for sure.
How was he at, spotting fires?
Better than you. He actually liked to stay in the tower.
Boy, for as dry as it is this summer, there's an area down here that's lush.
Oh, you must be talking about the Aspen Grove down there.
Yeah, I think that's where I am.
Those trees are actually one root organism. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, they share their water as a colony that can live for hundreds of years, even through fire. Can you believe you're actually getting paid to learn all of these amazing things? Also, by what it looks like on this map, you'll be coming up on a stream that should lead you towards where we saw that smoke.
It's a really nice waterfall down here. Given those girls love a skinny dipping, I bet they're nearby. There's some cloth out here. It looks like it was torn from something.
Strange.
I'll keep looking around.
Don't you just love it when you're looking at trees and the sun rays are like streaming through the branches? One of my favorite sights ever. So beautiful every single time. Don't think this is where we're supposed to go.
I see a campsite, and it looks like they've got a fire.
Is it them?
That seems like it. I swear, they must have drank 4 cases of beer out here.
Track them down, and don't let them see you.
What a job this is. Ah, found my sheets!
So they did break into your tower.
Looks like... These girls have a full case of beer left here. A full case.
Well, they're impressive little shits, I guess.
That is some dedication. I have entered the teen zone.
Oh, really? And where's that?
It's the name of a magazine for girls. It's on the ground here at their camp. Well, I found some dangerous hunks.
What on earth are you...
It's another one of those magazines. You know, maybe I should take one of their sleeping bags as payback.
At this stage, take whatever you want.
Dear Psycho, I hope you're fucking happy. We're leaving and we're going to find the police or whatever and tell them about how you creeped on us in the lake and then came and destroyed our campsite and all of our stuff. Oh, and stealing panties is... I hate that word. Is gross out. You're probably a mental fucking ex-murderer and are so going to jail. I hope it was worth being a jerk over some fireworks, dick. I'll keep that.
The tent looks like it's been through the shredder, which would explain that scrap I found.
What could have done that? Like a bear or, I don't know, it sounds crazy, but even a bull elk if it's off its rocker.
Whatever did it, did not hold back.
You've got that camera, right? It might be a good idea to get a few snaps, just in case.
Yeah, good thinking. Oh, they're gone, for sure.
How can you tell?
The girls left someone, me, I guess, a note.
Well, what's it say?
Threatening to call the police because they think I attacked them.
Oh my god, well, did you?
No.
No, well, hey, I didn't do this. Okay, someone or something went to town here, but it wasn't me.
Because I told you to scare them, not assault them.
Yeah, I took their whiskey back at the lake, but that just felt like, I don't know, the cost of doing business.
That's different, okay? And I don't blame you.
This is, I don't know, weird as hell, but it wasn't me.
It's okay. I believe you. Weird stuff happens in the woods. It could be other campers. They could be having a bad mushroom trip. We really don't know. But they're gone. There's no way to call the cops. They're not coming back. And we can get to work. I'd really like to start enjoying a quiet summer.
Yeah, me too.
Day 3. And this is where I'm going to leave this episode. There we go. These episodes are probably gonna... Hold on, let me speak clearly. These episodes are probably gonna be a little bit long. I didn't expect that whole hike to be as long as it was. This game is beautiful. God, I love the whole nature aspect. The whole national park. I don't know if you've ever seen those, like, vintage national park decorations or stickers or whatever. I love it. I love that aesthetic. It is so pleasing to me. So this entire game is that exact aesthetic. Fucking love it. The whole, like, the main character having someone in their family that is suffering from dementia it hits close to home. Despite the stress, like, taking care of my grandpa was probably one of the best times of my life because he was so happy to see everybody. He loved people, and he was just such a joy to be around, even though he didn't know who anyone was. Which, hold on, I'm sorry, I gotta say this. Like, even though he didn't know who we were, if we were to give him a picture, like, if we were going through, like, old photos for, like, a family reunion, my mom would host sometimes, and we would find photos that didn't have, like, the names on the back of it or something, we could hand him that photo, and he could... He knew who the people were. And be like, oh, that was Aunt so-and-so, and oh, that was my you know, great grandfather, or, you know, just something, that was my second cousin third removed, or like something really absurd like that. Second cousin third removed, whatever. But, like, it was a really fascinating thing to watch how the dementia would affect him in some ways, but in other ways it didn't. And I don't know. It is a very weird disease, and I hope someday we find a cure for it. Because so many people suffer from it. And it's a really devastating thing to watch. And I don't know if the people who suffer from it understand what's going on. I'm not really sure. I don't know if my grandpa knew that. I think he knew that we were familiar to him, but I don't think he knew who we really were. So it's a weird disease. Yeah, the whole dementia aspect of this game really hits close to home. Other than that, I don't really have much else to say. I'm really enjoying it so far, and sorry that my commentating hasn't been it's been very lackluster in this episode, but really I'm just enjoying it. And there's a lot of dialogue too, and I don't like talking over dialogue. I think it takes away from the story. I mean, the dialogue is really the story. And I don't like taking that away from anyone who stumbles across my videos, so once people start talking, I start shutting up. So, yeah, I will leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. This was Late Night Gaming. If you like this video and you want to see more, you can click that subscribe button. And while you're down there, you can hit the like button and the little notification bell so you can be notified when I upload, which is almost once a day, sometimes twice a day, depending on how much time I have. You can also leave a comment while you're down there. I would love to hear your opinion about the game, especially a game like this. There's a lot. I feel like it's one of those deep games that, you know, you can really connect to. So I would love to hear your opinions on it. But with that, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.